because we're on a timer. We have a podcast to connect
Podcast.
to the next match, which is in 54 minutes.
Good time.
So we really gotta hurry. Introduce these racers, quick!
Okay, so we
Wait,
got...
these are the wrong racers. Introduce these racers!
Tonu.
No, these racers!
It's Tiger64 and Aspeon. So Tiger64 has done Mystery Tournament since MT17, sporting a 1-win, 4-loss record. Still did break the barrier of getting their first win, which is always something you like to see. Aspeon, I don't think Aspeon is competing for the first time because I'm pretty sure Aspeon is Anosept.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
they have been an MT before.
Well, I would normally fix it, but right now I cannot.
It's a little late for that, but both of them have played in Mystery Tournament before. They understand the rules. They know what's happening. Let's get to what their match is, assuming that you already have it set.
I'm not that fast.
Okay. So, looking at what their flavor text is, the 63rd suspicious similar substitute in a long line of tigers. So, that's Tiger version 64. Aspeon, Mimic, and Sokoban identification is their superpower. So, they'll know how to find the boxes and the fake boxes. Tiger64 just hopefully surviving. Hopefully we don't see a Tiger65 at the end of this match. But we will find out soon enough.
20 more seconds. Say something
Anyway.
interesting.
So, if you put an ice cube in a glass of water and you try to pick it up with a string, it won't work. But if you put salt on that ice cube with the string, you'll be able to lift that ice cube with the string because the ice will melt a little bit and then refreeze with the string. And you can pull the string with the ice cube on it. Isn't that interesting? Science.
Very interesting. Oh, that actually is interesting. I like that. Good fact. Alright. I will crop as we go, because we're on a timer. This is Donald Duck going Quackers. Can you do like a Donald Duck voice?
No.
There's people, like, the amount of people who can do one, and there's the amount of people who can do it well, it's like basically the same group. Like, either you can't do it, or you can do it really well.
Like, there is a certain spot in your vocal cords where you need to have developed it at some point, and if you can't find where that is, you're not going to be able to do it well.
Alright, here we go. Woo!
Yeah, and there's part of it like, can you do Donald Duck, but can you do Donald Duck accurately in a sense that you cannot understand what Donald Duck is saying? Because that is the truest accurate version of a Donald Duck impression. Oh, he's pushing the loading bar!
That's good.
Look at that! That's always fun. From what I know about this game, this is essentially like a Crash Bandicoot style game, but with Donald Duck, which is kind of like, yeah, look at how very similar the level design is.
Yeah, it really looks like Crash.
Yeah, that was kind of all the rage as soon as Crash Bandicoot came out. Everyone decided that they wanted to have their Crash Bandicoot-like.
Yeah, we had Scooby-Doo, which was also kind of Crash Bandicoot-y.
But it's a very easy game to essentially emulate, in a sense, copy. So we have Donald Duck here. Do we have... Is this the paste bin for Donald
Do you want a little...
No,
I can post the paste bin, hold on. Paste bin has been posted.
Okay, there we go. So I was just wondering, like, Tiger64 having a little bit of trouble at this first, like, cliff. It was just a matter of getting the double jump, it looks like. I'm assuming if you collect enough stars, you get an extra life.
Actually, they're called Wumpa fruit, not apples.
Oh, these are Wumpa fruits. There we go. These are Wumpa stars.
It even says check. You know, like the floating checkpoint text from Crash Bandicoot.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the exact same engine.
Crash Bandicoot has a really interesting engine where it like loads data from the CD all the time. Which version of Going Quackers is it? This is PlayStation, I think? Yeah, this is
It's
PS1.
PlayStation because you could see the X, the cross button come up when they came to something they could interact with. Not collecting that beaver plush, whatever that was. Maybe it's a teddy bear.
Even the music is Crash Bandicoot.
I'm surprised Donald Duck doesn't like spin to attack. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Tiger64.
When you get it.
You got books, and there's the end. You collected the gem. Are a bunch of boxes gonna fall on Donald Duck to say how many
Imagine.
that he missed?
Okay, we're beating the Beagle Boys Tower. How far is that?
The Beagle Boys. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like the third world.
Does the pace bin not say?
I didn't look at it yet.
It
does
really
not.
doesn't. I mean, I actually kind of like that.
I wish it wasn't as blocky in its text, but it's a nice short pace bin, which are always nice to see. Or Rentry, sorry. I gotta get out of the habit. Got bear traps, whatever this guy is.
Like, honestly, the graphics and animations and everything are really good.
Yeah, it's hard to like get a Disney property game that is not well made. They're usually very solid.
Yeah, like those SNES games with Mickey dressing up and stuff.
Yeah, because they also had Donald Duck in some of those. Like typically, they're very well made, very polished. We don't talk about Fantasia. Fantasia's a very where stop. There are exceptions. There are exceptions to the rule. Is that just like an actual icy? Anyway. Bopping these things. We're fighting meese. Look at all these meese.
I agree with the Mies crowd, but they also have to concede. If you think that the plural of moose is Mies, you also have to concede that the plural of house is heis.
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
So yeah, both of our players having a little bit of a trouble figuring out the distance they need to jump onto this like floating wooden platform. They both, I think, finally got it. I think Aspeon's gonna... Oh, almost didn't get it. It gets it there. Fighting the Mies. I guess it's only one, so that's a moose.
Yeah.
But... And there's the skis.
Oh no.
It's stinking up the place. I don't know what this duck in a bush, like...
Yeah. with the bug catching net.
Like, you have all of these, like, just skunk, moose, bird, book, and then this guy in the bush with the bug net. Yeah, not really much to say. Got our double jump.
I like double jumps. If I had to choose, like, do I want to play the rest of my life games that have a double jump or do not have a double jump, I would pick the double jump.
So, like, do you need to have the double jump at the start, or, like, can you eventually unlock the double jump and that would count for a game you could play?
Oh, I mean, that's cheating. Let's say it's all the time.
All the time. Oh, interesting. That cuts out a lot of games then.
Well, I mean it more like in the way that every game from now on will be made and will have a
Oh.
double jump. I don't mean like I have to choose between the two groups.
Oh, okay. So every game from now on will just have a double jump in it.
Yeah, or not. Like that's the choice.
Witness 2 has a double jump.
I mean, you can jump at okay, like if you can jump at all, then you don't double jump. Like
Okay, okay.
if it's Tetris or Civilization, you can jump in those.
Oh, now we have like, yeah, this is very Crash Bandicoot. Now we have literally the 2D side-scrolling style levels. I can't wait for the final level to be a chase. Like, you're going to be chased by a bear. 100% you're being chased by a bear in this level.
And you're gonna run towards the camera.
Yes, 100%.
And it's a brown bear, not an ice bear, like not a polar bear like in Crash.
It's a grizzly bear or something.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that to happen.
I mean, I don't even mind so much. Crash Bandicoot worked really well. Why not make a game like Crash Bandicoot?
I mean, we see so many different like Mega Man like games in Mystery Tournament, and so many people base their game off of like that Mega Man style.
Yeah, like the way you jump, the way you shoot, just left and right, stuff like that.
And I think we need more games based off of like other popular games.
What's this adventure ball situation? Oh, look at the sync.
They are. They're very synced right now.
Oh, that's bad.
What is that? Was that just a pile of leaves?
It's a pile of leaves that hurts you.
Donald Duck, you're an admiral in the Navy. That shouldn't affect you.
Ugh. He murdered the book.
Like anyone in a U.S. military position would do.
Oh, don't get the tiger. Or whatever that is. Oh, Aspeon also died.
Yeah, back. These checkpoints... I mean, we haven't had a situation where lives have been an issue.
Ooh. Oh, got meesed.
Oh, got meesed. Fleeced by the meese.
I like how Donald Duck gets really angry, throws his hat on the ground when he respawns. That's very charming.
It's... Yeah, they again, like, a lot of these Disney games, they stay true to the characters. Like, there's some probably, like, character Bible for some of them. Like, Donald Duck has to be angry when he stubs his toe. Has to flip out at the smallest things.
Alright, knows the enemies that are coming. Didn't know about the pile of leaves. Oh, this guy. Oh, good jump. This is a long checkpoint.
There's also bear traps. Like, the equivalency of a bear trap versus a pile of leaves hurting you. You cannot bounce off of that.
I don't like the frame rate of this skunk. Oh, checkpoint, that's huge. And Aspeon is back.
Yeah, Tiger64 getting the lead right now. Is going to collect this orb?
Orb!
The orb?
So
I think you have to collect some of the orbs. I have the paste bin open.
collect an energy ball in each level and reach the goal to unlock the world's boss.
Ah.
So yeah.
So that is going to be an interesting thing. I don't know if they collected orbs in the first few levels.
Oh yeah, if you miss an energy ball, you will have to replay the level to get it. So you can miss it and finish the level, and then forgot about the thing.
That's gonna be rough.
Also, yeah, they're kind of similar to energy crystals in Crash Bandicoot.
The similarities will never end. That is the end of the level for Tiger64. Aspeon still getting to that checkpoint. And Tiger64 was at that checkpoint, I feel like, a few minutes ago.
Oh wait, that's the orb down there, isn't it? Or maybe it was in like the next hole like that?
I think it was in the next hole. I don't think it was.
Oh, I
this.
don't know. I feel like it was this one.
Well, if Aspeon finishes and there is no orb, that is going to be a tough time loss. Maybe you were right.
Checkpoint?
I don't know if it was.
Ah, got moosed.
Released by the Mace.
Released by Maurice. Ah, this. Oh, here comes the bug catching guy.
You know, they talked about the Beagle Boys. I haven't seen a Beagle Boy yet. Why aren't they enemies?
I mean, they're in the tower. That guy's already collected the orb, so that's kind of like a load of your mind as well, right? I've been replaying Super Mario 3D World, and every level I'm just looking for the stars, and it's kind of stressful. And when I have all the stars, suddenly the stress disappears. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I just finished playing through Super Princess, well, like not Super Princess Peach, Princess Peach Showtime.
Oh, the new one for Switch.
Yeah, and like, you can walk like to like a screen, and like you collect some of like the required like orby things. Well,
Aspeon is going back.
he did not get the orb, so is going back to try to find it.
It is basically around the corner, like down this platform, and then I think the next pit was like 2-leveled, 2-tiered.
So hopefully finds that orb, because that's going to be a lot of lost time if you cannot find that orb.
There it is.
It's down there.
Wait, no, what? Okay, good.
He's the bear, but gets the orb. Yeah, but in Princess Peach Showtime, there's so many different areas where you can just miss out on like the collectible things.
I don't know how much I liked it. Like, I like finding the stars, but this feeling of like I cannot play the level the way I want to play it because oh jeez. Because I have to constantly be worried about looking in all the suspicious looking nooks and crannies. I don't know.
And then sometimes you go into one of the nooks and crannies and it's just coins.
Yeah.
And there's no star.
Yeah. By the way, Donald Duck's double jump is just an effect of his angriness. He gets so angry in air that he goes.
He's so angry at the air, he can bounce off of it.
Yeah. Tiger's a full level ahead.
Yeah, dude. And got the orb.
Now we're going to...
Bernadette's Peak. I think this is the boss.
Makes sense. I've played Crash Bandicoot before.
It's on my list. Oh, I don't know. That's a bird!
That is a bird. It's also very Crash Bandicoot.
That's not a bear. Why didn't we get chased by a bear?
Oh, the bear chasing. I forgot about the bear chasing.
This is... I don't mean to be mean, but this is an ugly bird.
I mean, we are beating... Oh, whoa, these are ugly chicks. What's wrong with these chicks?
It's like gene splicing birds.
Yeah, and then like rhinoceri.
I would say birds have hollow bones, so with it doing this ground pound, those bones have to be shattering.
Oh, Tiger got act. And that means the boss is back on full health.
And it has like a lifesaver, like, life counter. I get it, like, it's 3 hits, green, yellow, red.
It looks a little like...
It's squished.
It looks a little like zebra gum.
Fruit stripe is what it's called.
What?
We
I
got
thought
that
it was
confirmed.
zebra.
Well, it has a zebra as a mascot, and so
Oh.
I associate it with calling it Zebra Gun.
Oh.
Gun.
Gun.
Gum.
Americans always thinking of zebra and gun.
I'm always thinking about zebras and guns. Not a moment goes by. I wake up, where's my zebra? Where's my gun? I go to bed, where's my zebra? Where's my gun?
So, Tiger got hit, I think. His Donald does not look very happy right now, so I think one more hit will do him in. And that might be huge. Like, this is the type of place in a race where you can just lose a lot of time by dying late.
Yeah, it is a cycle-based boss. You have to just be careful.
Combo.
It is... There we go. Can he dodge the butt stomps?
And I feel like you can just keep running right. I guess you want to see if, like, you have the opportunity to hit him now. There it is! And 3D is down.
Bernadette.
Look at
Oh my
this!
God.
Wait, it's got, like, bees? Did you see that?
Yeah, there were bees.
Those bees just went with the ghost.
Yeah, look at Donald push that loading bar.
Alright, time for Warp Room 2. I mean, whatever they call it in this one.
I now am going back on my thinking of its 3 worlds. It's probably just going to be 2.
I mean, this looks towery. That image in the background there. This looks very towery.
All right.
This is
We're gonna
Tilted
fight
Towers.
It's going to be a lot of Beagle boys here.
Would that be? Oh, are they the guy who wants the guys who want to steal Scrooge McDuck's money?
Yes.
Ah.
I mean, a lot of them want to do that. I mean, well, I guess Magic at Dispel just wants to kill Scrooge, but
Oh, she's the wizard?
yeah, she's the wizard.
Well, why aren't we playing up to her? I mean, maybe she's not even in this. Isn't even the Scrooge McDuck
Yeah,
game.
Magic really only cares about killing Scrooge. She probably has indifferent feelings towards Donald Duck.
I think they're like related. So maybe there's something there.
I don't think they're related. Well, Scrooge and Donald are related. I don't think Magic is related.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Scrooge and Donald, so maybe it's like, oh, you're the uncle. He's something to Scrooge McDuck.
Yes.
Wait,
It's uncle. Everyone is uncle. Like, everyone's...
I mean, he's the uncle to the 3 little kids, right? In German, they're called Tick, Trick, und Track.
I think he's also Donald Duck's uncle. I think they're just all uncles.
Oh.
Anyway, Aspeon onto the Bernadette fight. Can make up some time if he's able to get it first try.
I forgot this bird has a name.
It's not a bear.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm
disappointing.
sorry.
Oh yeah, this level design is very Crash Bandicoot, from jumping on all of these. Yeah, it's not ashamed of what its inspiration is.
Yeah. But again, it looks good. Like, a competent team was told, hey, make Crash Bandicoot. It's kind of like a Secret of Evermore, which is literally just Secret of Mana, but Western. And it's a competent game, but it's very much Secret of Mana.
You know, sometimes that's all what people want.
Oh. You gotta defeat the enemy and then bounce on his belly. Where did they get that idea from?
The book Hop on Pop by Dr. Seuss.
I only know Pop on Rocks.
What's Pop on Rocks?
I don't know, it's what the Ame song is called. We don't have Dr. Seuss in German. I don't know any of them.
You have Jesus.
Herr Zeus.
Aspeon having a bit of trouble on this boss fight, so is probably not going to be able to make up some of this time. Tiger64 onto the second level, did collect the orb from the first level, so isn't having to replay a level here.
Yeah, like the big time loss we saw was Aspeon missing the orb, but I don't think it explains all of the time difference that we're seeing right now. I think that it's just that Tiger has also just been playing more consistently throughout the rest of the levels. Who's throwing all this dynamite out the window?
I mean, how else do you do construction? Outside of just throwing dynamite everywhere and hoping it builds the building.
So, like, they're in the building. Are they trying to blow up the building? They should probably switch positions then.
It's a very interesting city layout.
It's one of those one-street cities, but it has also has a lot of holes. Warning, under construction. Yeah, I can tell.
There's wild dogs everywhere. This is if this is a 15-minute city, I don't want
got
those
hit?
in my town. Yeah, that jackhammer guy has a bit of a hitbox.
Right, Aspeon probably able to get the kill here. Would also be a game over. I'm interested what would happen then. It's probably just a bit of time waste.
Yeah.
Well, that looked sketchy, but it worked.
So there is the kill, so Aspeon's going to be moving on.
Jack!
Books are back. Books are a common enemy. Literacy is just a common enemy for most American fictional characters.
Yeah, we got Mario 64, the books hurt you. Harry Potter, the books hurt you. I guess that's British.
It's honorary American.
And I guess Mario 64 is Japanese.
Ah, but did not... Yeah, that's what I thought. Did not get the orb in the roofs.
Oh!
So has to go back.
This was a long level.
I didn't see where there could be a spot for the orb to be. Is there going to be like one of those like manholes that you need to stand on? Is going to bring you to a separate part of the level?
No way.
Where the orb is?
There's no way the pastebin would not mention that. Maybe it's when you spawn in the level, it's like where the camera is. Me and my brother, we call that the Crash Bandicoot effect. When in any game ever, if you look for something, you have to immediately look after spawning, like behind you.
Oh, it's like the Donkey Kong Country where you go back and find the
yeah.
missing.
Like, just because, like, in 1 or 2 cases in our entire lives it has happened, we have to check it now every single time.
It's also known as the waterfall effect.
Yeah, to be fair, waterfalls usually do have something. Game developers are very... Man, Tiger is, like, looking aggressively for this thing.
He is searching for it. Like, he knows he does not want to have to play this level again. Because it is, as we stated, it is such a time loss to not find the orb.
And you kind of forgot... Like, I forgot that they had to do that. It's kind of also dangerous, because you're concentrating on this level, which isn't easy. These moving platforms, they're really tiny.
The hitboxes, which are larger than you would expect, you get hit. I think you get 2 hits. It's hard to tell.
I think he goes from happy to, like, annoyed, and then he's dead.
Just like a lot of us in life.
It's 30s, man.
Yeah, and just getting hit by the jackhammer.
Also, these dogs are brutal. You try to jump over them, they're just faster than you. There's the orb. Where's the orb? I didn't see it.
I think it might have been on Aspeon on the screen.
Oh, there it is. It's in the house. How do you get it?
Oh, you gotta kick the dynamite into the door.
Can you? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's also it's doing like this PS1 rendering issue where the PS1 doesn't do Z sorting, so it's kind of like it renders on top of the door. But
Yeah.
if you're not looking for it, you just don't see it.
Oh, that's a shame, because when Tiger64 finished this level for the first time and didn't get the orb, they could have easily have just gone back to get it.
Mm.
It was right there.
Yeah, like how Aspeon did it.
Yeah, so if Aspeon's able to, like, see it the first time they get to their level, that's going to be a major time gain, but is getting hit by this jackhammer guy. Look at him go. Look at him push that loading bar. A lot of barber shops in this town. How do you cut the hair off of a duck? I guess they're not only
what?
ducks.
That team has a crazy hitbox. I think Aspeon is looking. It's been kind of moving left and right to see if you can enter any of these cubbies.
I wonder, like, I haven't been really paying attention to, like, the location of the orbs in the levels, but I feel like they've been in the second half.
Yeah. It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot, really. Where it's in the second half. Is that
this
the orb?
orb's free. This orb's free.
Oh, it's a different level.
So Aspeon's going to be finishing up. I think this is the first level. It's going to be moving on to the roofs.
I think it's the second one, even. The first one was like conveyor belts on like the top of the city.
I think that was still all the first level.
Oh, what?
That was still all the first level.
That's a long level. Well, see, it's interesting to note just how many more lives Tiger has than Aspeon. I don't think it makes much of a difference. I don't expect this game to be very rude with game overs.
I think Aspeon may have full game over at one point.
Yeah, it was on 0-1 a while ago. Oh, orb! No, it's go time!
There is such a nice, like, relief once you find, like, the thing you need to find.
Oh, there's a timer. What happens in 6 seconds? Oh no! Oh my god! It's shaken! Nothing happens.
That's how long Donald Duck had to be able to read before the knowledge of knowing how to read left his brain. Oh, you just step on a book and you have 6 seconds to, like, gain the knowledge of the book.
Oh my god, that was a close jump.
That's Mario. That's Mario with a jackhammer.
So Aspeon is looking. He's punching crates. He's getting eaten by a dog, but that's fine. He is looking for this orb. And that may, like, save him a lot of time compared to Tiger.
It is a very hard one to find. Like, I would not be surprised if Aspeon just misses it completely.
Oh, look at the dog. The dog is faster than you. You can't jump over the dog. But there was a checkpoint right there.
One more level for Tiger64 before fighting the Beagle Boy boss.
Maybe. Oh, there's the orb. Aspeon goes towards it and completely skips it.
Does not see it. That's a tragedy.
Just forgot about that they have to find the orb. Checkpoint. The only checkpoint you're checking is your time loss.
It's gonna round the corner. And the ending's gonna be right there.
And he's like, oh.
He does not go into it.
I like that. Oh, but there's like... Now we're running from the bear, and the bear is called pits that we cannot see.
The most dangerous bear.
Oh, we decided not to?
Oh, is he gonna finish the level and just go through the whole level again?
I think Aspeon knows that the orb was always near the end, so he's like being more thorough now. He's like, oh, I didn't really check that path.
No. Is
Go
he gonna
back.
go backwards from here?
It is right where he died.
Okay.
Alright, the house should be over this bit.
Oh, that's... Oh, no.
Yeah, this is the bear.
He's gonna finish the level.
It's gonna be a huge time
Oh.
loss.
Ah. Meanwhile, over on Tiger64, getting... like, not too difficult platforming right now. Yeah, no, Aspeon's just looking at the beginning. Or I guess the end.
The beginning of the level in reverse. Yeah, we'll have to move more than this. Over the pit with the stupid crane. Oh god.
Oh, he almost had it.
And he's gonna like game over. Relatively soon. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I think it's not far, but there may be a dude between.
No, I think it's literally right here.
Oh, there's a crack in the road and some
Oh no, the
got hit!
dynamite killed him!
It wasn't even on
No!
screen when it exploded. That's like the #1 rule of video games. Don't let something the player cannot see hurt them.
Oh, he's just gonna complete it now, and then he's gonna do the whole
Oh,
level
it was
over
right
again.
there!
That's such a tragedy.
Meanwhile, Tiger is schmoving.
Moving, getting past the guy with the saw.
Getting blown up.
Dynamite just came out of nowhere.
Wah. I don't know if he has the orb. He's moving like he has it. Whoop, it's moving like...
Yeah, we were too focused on hoping Aspeon was gonna find it. That looks like end level.
Yeah, and it looks like Tiger found it. Confidently walking into that teleporter. Yep, got it.
All right, gonna go
Also,
to the boss.
Did you see how he had like the orb in his hand and like threw it up to like clock it in, so to say? Like, come on. Be less obviously Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, this is the Beagle Boy's tower. There's
Yeah,
the
and
Beagle Boy.
And there's Beagle Boy. 3 hits. This is gonna be another like 3-phase boss.
It's stuck. Hit him. There's like an arrow. Hit him in the butt.
This, oh geez, he is just launching those dynamite sticks.
Oh my god.
And there goes Donald.
Double hit immediately.
I was about to say, this doesn't look like it's going to be as hard as the bird fight, but if you can't dodge those dynamites, and who knows how big of a hitbox they actually have.
Dodging things that are thrown to your position is always interesting. Like, do you go in a circle? Do you go left and right far? Or do you go left and right in the same like rhythm as the things are being thrown? Because maybe that's a little hard, but it's probably more efficient.
I think a lot of it is just going to depend on like how the thing that's thrown at you is being tracked to your position. Is it being thrown to where you were, or is it going to be thrown to where you are going to be?
Oh, those are the worst ones.
Yeah, and with the speed of these, it looks like it's thrown to where you were. Like, there's not many instances where it's thrown to where you're going to be, but...
Oh, what?
Oh,
That's not
and
what he hit.
Aspeon has missed it for a second time.
Oh, that's it. He's gonna turn around. Tiger's gonna hit his butt. The butt has been hit, and the done has been done.
And Beagle Boy is gone, and Aspeon immediately pauses. I think seeing that it's been a dot done.
Oh, Aspeon is back to the end of the level? Oh no.
Yeah, no, someone in chat noticed that he had missed it a second time. It's rough. But that is a GG, so congrats to Tiger64 for getting the victory here. I'm going to be moving on into the Wizards bracket.
Yep. He remains a Denki Wizard. Game.
Aspeon knocked down to the Lizards bracket. Lives to Liz another day.
Live to Liz.
Live to Liz.
Been having to do this level a third time.
Oh, is Donald Duck's just still animation him thinking about Daisy?
Yeah, I mean, that's good. You can see what else he does. He gets sleepy.
Falls asleep, thinks about Daisy.
But then he's like, no, I'm not in love, I'm a cool guy.
I was thinking maybe he thinks it's the real Daisy and tries to get her.
Okay.
And then that's what I'm thinking is happening. Well, Duck wouldn't deny that he's in love.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah, just like all of my past relationships, I try to kiss the thought bubble and they disappear.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Aspeon. This is it. Time to orb.
I mean, now Aspeon's just doing anything. It's like... Because there's so many games where sometimes, like, you just drop into this pit and that's actually just a warp and it's not a pit.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot has some weird warps.
Ice cream shop. Maybe Aspeon's gonna get some ice cream later. Always a good choice.
Of course you noticed the ice cream shop.
Well, there's a barber shop. I noticed that too.
Well, yeah,
I'm not always thinking of.
There were like 20 of them.
I'm not always thinking about haircuts.
Doggo.
Oh, is like the smoothie like the Aku Aku mask?
I think it's just a health refill. Oh, look who it is. My good friend Yorp.
Is he gonna see it?
100%.
He sees it now. Thank God.
It's so weird you can kick the dynamite. Like, I don't think it's like a... Like you're gonna get walled there, like, oh, what do I do? At some point, you're running out of things to try. But I would never expect to be able to kick the dynamite.
Especially because I don't think you've done an interaction like that at all for these previous levels.
Hmm.
Like, if that was like the mechanic of the boss fight of the first world, where it kicked back its things, then you could expect to see it in that orb, or if you see another enemy kick something towards you. But yeah, that's still 2 more levels Aspeon has to do. That was a rough time loss. But always glad to see that our racer is sticking out with the race. So they're at least enjoying it somewhat. It's hard to tell. I see, like, that's a barbershop, like, on the highest floor of that building. Like, no one looks up that much, so I don't think that barbershop's getting any business. Like, look at how high. Barbershops are a first floor, like, shop. A first floor business. If it's on a higher floor, I don't know if I can trust a barbershop that high. Oh, Aspeon getting hit by the guy with the saw.
Yeah, maybe the orb is over there. It's nothing. It's literally just this guy running around with his saw.
From what I can tell, like, I think Tiger64 was able to get these orbs pretty easily in these 2 levels. So really, why are these businesses... Are barbershops and ice cream shops the only businesses in this town?
What else do you need?
You don't need anything else. Like, this is my kind of town.
It's gonna turn into that dentist problem. Oh, there's a dentist. There's 2 dentists. One of them has really good teeth, the other really bad. Which one do you go to? But with barbers. Do you go to the barber with the bad hair or the barber with the good hair?
You go to the ice cream shop with the good...
I'm not sure if that one applies.
Yeah, but the orbs in at least these last 2 levels are pretty obvious. Or they're not in stupid behind the dynamite locked door.
Yeah, kind of out of nowhere.
And from the past into the future, we have Tiger64.
Hello.
Congrats on your victory. From the past.
Well, thank you. It was an interesting game. It was kind of funny because I noted that in an earlier mystery tournament, I had lost on a licensed 3D platformer PS1 game in Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase.
Oh, I was mentioning that game as another example of a Crash Bandicoot clone.
And then I won on a licensed 3D platformer PS1 game in Donald Duck Goin Quackers. So I guess I redeemed myself somewhat there.
Yeah, if I remember from that Scooby-Doo race, like that one has some very brutal platforming sections and a very brutal boss fight at some point.
That would have had a lot more difficult platforming and definitely more involved boss fights. So this was a little bit easier than that, but...
Oh, alright. Talk to me about that orb. the infamous orb that we watched we watched Aspeon, and I'm pretty sure everyone else in the race struggled with.
Yeah, so I had noticed earlier that there were those exclamation point doors with the dynamite coming out of them. I think in the first, like, 2-1, when I first saw one of those, I tried just attacking it, and nothing happens. I was like, okay, whatever. So I kind of ended up just ignoring them. I think I forgot that there was actually stuff after some of them. Because there's always a window where you can like see what's behind the door for each of them. So I wasn't even looking in those at all. But as you're coming up on that like long stretch towards the end of the level there, and you have that last door, the window is placed so that you can actually see the orb clipping through the wall a little bit, but shush. You can see the orb through that window from there, but it's pretty much the only orb in these first 8 levels that's like in a 3D section that's not right in your path. Because the first level is literally right in front of you. The second level it's right next to you. The third level, I think it's also just plainly visible at the end of the level, but that one is actually hidden somewhat. So
It's definitely a difficulty spike of orb compared to the other ones.
I know in that level I actually spent less time like checking for side paths and whatnot, because based on the previous 3D levels I had noticed, oh, they're all just kind of like there, so there isn't really much to look for in these, so I'm not going to bother and waste time on that. And then of course
That's when it
that's the
gets you
one level
burned.
where it's actually slightly out of the way and you need to be looking for it.
Aspeon here has collected 2 roller skates. I don't know why you would need a 3rd roller skate, but
Apparently collecting all of the toys unlocks a bonus level.
Well, yeah, it's
Is
Crash
what
Bandicoot.
the baseman said. So you're told to not do that because that would waste time.
unless you're collecting like a pair of roller skates, that would make more sense. Since you're
Also
getting them for
true.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Well, okay, there's 3 roller skates in each of 4 levels, so technically you are collecting an even number of them. But 3 at a time is a bit odd, yes.
Maybe it's like a bargain sale. The store only has 3 of them, so it's kind of cheaper.
Buy 2, get 1 free.
Yeah. What are they gonna do with the third one?
It's a spare, just in case. But is it like a left spare? Is it a right
Yeah,
spare? Or is it somehow like both? Like, can you buy shoes that you can put on either foot?
Probably not for inline skates, it will be very uncomfortable.
See, now I want to know if ducks have directionalized feet like that. I don't know.
But again, congrats on your victory, Tiger64. I think we're seeing your match coming up very soon for your Wizards 2 match.
Yep, scheduled for 3 minutes from now.
Exciting.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. So we will probably be talking to you soon, depending on the outcome of that race.
We shall see. I don't know if I have a lot of confidence going into this one, but we'll see how it goes.
You never know what can happen. Maybe you'll pull another 3D PS1 Crash Bandicoot-like.
Well, considering how the first one of those went, I don't know if that would really be a good thing. But we shall see.
But yeah,
That's the beauty of it.
I think we will let you go, get yourself set up for that, as we watch Aspeon fight the Beagle Boy boss.
All right. Thank you for commentating. I
All
will
right.
hopefully talk to you shortly.
All right.
Wait,
Good luck to you.
Bye for now.
He can join if he loses.
Yeah, I mean, but sometimes you don't want to talk if you lost.
Well,
I know sometimes I don't want to.
oh yeah.
I'm too sad.
Oh, hit him
And
in the
it'll
butt.
just be me. Hit him in the butt. Here comes
Yeah.
the dynamite.
It'll just be you and your sadness.
Oh, Donald Duck is now Dynamite Duck.
Good name.
I think Dynamite Duck is a game for the Genesis. I'll hit him in the butt. Alright, 2 more butt hits.
So I feel like if I tried to kill someone with a wrecking ball, I would be swinging the wrecking ball and not like
You wouldn't be trying
slamming
to
it.
smushing them?
This is not how wrecking balls are supposed to be used, I believe. You don't just drop them from like 20 meters onto the house.
I think you can do it that way.
Do they do it that way? I feel like it's made for swinging.
I mean, yes, but like, I think you can.
Oh, we got hit. We're going more in a circle than Tiger did, and I don't like it. But it's... Oh!
Oh!
Kniped!
That dynamite was right there.
Absolutely sniped.
Has 6 lives to do this, so I'm pretty sure Aspeon's gonna pull it through.
Alright, butt kicking time. Kapow.
I mean, that one piece of the building is very strong.
Ouch.
Like, there's no support beams
Ouch.
underneath. Oh, double dynamited.
You mean the one next to the Beagle
Yeah,
boy?
the Beagle boy. Like, there's no support beam underneath. Like, whatever is attached to the wall, keeping that afloat. Give me some of that. Also, this Beagle Boy's got to be pretty weak to get hit 3 times in the butt and just give up.
Maybe it hurts really much. I don't
I don't know.
like the circle strategy Aspeon is using. Because, like, at a point in the circle, by continuing the circle, you will cross the dynamite line just naturally.
Well, it hasn't got hit once, so...
Hit this line.
Has...
This is the dangerous one. Oof.
I think we're good. I think this is going to be the last... Yeah, that's the last of the dynamite, so just needs to dodge the wrecking ball.
Gonna remove 2 more floor pieces. He's gonna slam once more, I think. Oh. Oh, that's rude. Oh! Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, the double jump, saving the day.
Ah.
Getting the last butt kick. He falls off.
What? Good scream.
Beaten by Donald Duck, and that is going to be the finish for Aspeon. And in that finish, we did have our next give game. So we will be setting up for that match. It'll be a familiar face, because we just talked to him. It is Tiger64 versus that one guy